Hi there. So today I'm going to talk about how to treat pigmentation and how to approach the treatment of pigmentation. So if you are struggling with pigmentation or an uneven skin tone, it can be very distressing and unsightly for you. So it takes about 18 months to 2 years to completely get rid of pigmentation and make sure that it never comes back. Now, this will depend on your skin tone. It will depend on how deep the pigmentation is in your skin and also what caused the pigmentation. Let me explain. So ladies with black or brown skin, black, brown, or olive skin tend to get pigmentation or uneven skin tone. This is because our skin is so good at making melanin. Now, the same melanin that gives us our beautiful skin tone also causes pigmentation. So melanin basically protects our skin from the harsh sun rays. That's why when you are out in the sun for too long, you tend to go darker. Now, a dark skin is so good at making melanin that any type of inflammation, even a small cut, can actually trigger pigmentation in your skin. So melanocytes are the cells that produce melanin. Now, once they are triggered to be hyperactive in a certain area, they stay hyperactive all the time. Now, this means that when you are treating pigmentation on a dark or brown skin, you cannot be aggressive with your treatment. If you are too aggressive or you use products that are very irritating, all you will do is just create inflammation, and the inflammation will trigger melanin production all over again, causing more pigmentation. So you have to treat the skin very slowly. So for example, if on a lighter skin tone you do chemical peels every single week, you cannot do that for a black or a brown skin. You gotta do them every 2 weeks or once a month, because chemical peels cause inflammation in the skin. You gotta give that skin time to reduce inflammation, and you can't trigger inflammation every single week. It's gonna cause more pigmentation. Even treatments like microneedling, you have to space them out accordingly and make sure that there's no inflammation on that skin, because microneedling also triggers inflammation. So you can't be aggressive with your treatment plan. You have to take it very, very slowly. Otherwise, you risk creating more pigmentation. Now, an ingredient that I love that will not cause pigmentation is alpha-arbutin. Now, the alpha-arbutin, you'll find this in the Dark Mark Management by Skin Functional. So another factor that will determine how quickly we get rid of pigmentation on a black or a brown skin, or on skin in general, will be how deep the pigmentation is in your skin. Now, our skin has got two layers. There's the epidermis and then there is the dermis. Now, pigmentation can lie either in the epidermis or it can lie in the dermis. Now, most products work on the epidermal layer of the skin, and if the pigmentation lies there, it can be treated effectively. Now, the dermal layer of your skin is where your blood vessels are, and most products and skincare therapists, well, most products do not penetrate into that layer. Now, if your pigmentation lies in the dermal area of your skin, it becomes very difficult to treat. Dermal pigmentation takes time and it's difficult to treat. It requires patience. Now, if you want to find out if your pigmentation is dermal or epidermal, consult with your skincare therapist and she will analyze your skin under a Woods lamp. And the Woods lamp will be able to show whether your pigmentation is epidermal or if it's deeper and it's dermal. Besides the sun, there's other things that cause inflammation in your skin that leads to pigmentation. Now, you have to determine what's the cause of your pigmentation so that you can actually treat the cause first, then you can address the pigmentation. For example, if acne has caused your pigmentation, treat the acne first, and then you can treat the pigmentation. I have another blog post called "Is Your Face Darker Than Your Body?" Now, in this blog post, I discuss different things that cause pigmentation. So I go over the different skin types, the different skin conditions, and environmental factors that can cause pigmentation. I will leave a link to that blog post in the show notes. So in conclusion, as much as pigmentation is unsightly, it requires a lot of patience to get rid of. Aggressive treatments will only make it worse. Another way of tracking if your pigmentation is becoming better or not is to take a before picture, and then every month or every 2 months take an after picture and compare. And that's the best way to see if your pigmentation is becoming better or not. If you found any value in this video, please share it with anybody you think might benefit from it. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.